What if I told you there's a store where you can buy the truth, the real, unfiltered, no excuses truth about your life? No spin, no sugarcoating, just the raw, honest reality of who you are and where you're headed. Most people walk right past that store every single day. But one man decided to walk in, and what he found inside changed everything he thought he knew about himself. Stay with me, because by the end of this story, you're going to want to ask yourself one very uncomfortable question. And that question just might be the most valuable thing you hear all year. A man walked into a small, quiet shop he had never noticed before. A shop simply called the Shop of Truth. A kind saleswoman greeted him at the door with a warm smile and asked, "What kind of truth are you looking for today? A partial truth or the full truth?" The man didn't even hesitate. He straightened his back, looked her right in the eyes, and said, "The full truth. I'm not interested in half measures. No excuses. No filters. No carefully worded explanations. I want the real thing, clear, honest, and completely uncut." The saleswoman nodded slowly, as if she had heard those exact words before. She led him quietly to the far end of the store, past rows of neatly labeled shelves, until they stopped in front of a small, elegant price tag. He leaned in to read it. It didn't say a dollar amount. It didn't say a number at all. It said simply, "Your peace of mind." The man blinked. He read it again. He looked up at the saleswoman, waiting for her to explain, waiting for some kind of a catch, a footnote, a loophole. But she just looked back at him with calm, knowing eyes and said nothing more. There was nothing more to say. He walked out of that store into the cool afternoon air, his chest heavy, his mind spinning. Because deep down, in the place where a man keeps the things he never says out loud, he already knew the price was real. He had always known. He just hadn't been ready to pay it, and so he kept walking, just like most of us do. Here is what this story is really asking you. How much of the truth about your own life are you actually willing to see? Most of us say we want honesty. We say we value clarity. We tell ourselves we're the kind of person who can handle the facts. But the moment truth gets close enough to touch something we've built, something we believe in, something we're comfortable with, we quietly look for the exit. And that is not weakness. That is being human. But here's what the wisest people in history understood, and what the most successful, fulfilled Americans alive today understand. The price of truth is always paid up front or with interest later. You either face reality on your terms, or reality faces you on its own. The man in that story walked out still carrying his old beliefs. And that's okay. The shop will still be there tomorrow. It's always there. The real question is, when are you ready to walk back in? So I want to ask you, right now, in the comments below, what truth have you been avoiding? What is the one thing you already know, deep down, that you haven't been ready to face yet? Drop it in the comments. You don't have to have all the answers. Just be honest. Because your words, your story, your reflection, that is genuinely valuable to me and to every single person watching this. It's the reason I keep making this content. And it just might be the thing that helps someone else find the courage to walk into their own shop of truth.